Well, hi. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this. If people do watch this, I don't know if they're going to like it, but here we go, I guess. I'm Coco. I'm doing this because this is something that I needed when I started my fitness journey, and I thought it would be fun, hopefully helpful, and it would give me something else to do. So, follow along, don't follow along. It's up to you, but I guess I'm doing it. What I say, or what I mean when I say this is something that I needed when I started my fitness journey is that I'm a normal person. I work a 9 to 5 job. I work out every day on my 1 hour lunch break. I in my apartment gym. So I don't go to a fancy gym. I don't have a fancy membership. I don't have fancy equipment. I don't have fancy clothes. I have no one helping me. It's literally just me working out. And I feel like people need to see that because when I started my fitness journey last year, I did what everyone else does and I ran to the internet, watched every fitness influencer you could name on YouTube and TikTok and followed them all on Instagram to see their daily workouts. I did it all. I learned a lot of things about nutrition and ways that I could try and experiment splitting up my workouts and new exercises I maybe hadn't done in the past that could target certain muscles that I didn't even think of. So I did learn a lot, and fitness influencers are very helpful to a lot of people. It's just that I had a hard time feeling connected or feeling like I could do the things that they were doing because when you have millions of followers and money to help with your journey, normal everyday people can't replicate that. And so I struggled for a while figuring out what plan would work for me, what exercises would work for me, what nutrition would work for me. It was a lot of trial and error. Everyone's journey is going to be a lot of trial and error. That is just part of it. But I feel like maybe it's more digestible, or maybe it's easier or more relatable to watch a normal person who doesn't have millions of followers and money and a fancy gym so that people know that they can do it too. They can get the results that they want without all of those things that those famous influencers have. So that's my goal. Um, the plan is I don't really have a plan, to be honest. I've been posting about fitness and my fitness journey for a couple of months now, and the whole time it was just for me to reflect on. I was posting it publicly, so if other people wanted to join or see where I was going, what I was doing, how things were progressing, they were more than welcome to follow along with me. And the reason why I chose to post publicly was so that I could help even just one person and let them see that they can do it too with minimal equipment, minimal access, whatever it may be. You can reach your fitness goals without having to uproot your entire life. So I think that's going to be the goal for this too. There's no plan. I don't have a structure as far as what videos are going to look like or if I'm even going to make another video after this. But in my mind, I guess the plan is to take you guys to the gym with me, go through some workouts, talk a little bit about my nutrition. Maybe I'll do some vlogs. Um, I have a fitnessy type event that I'm going to next month. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But my main goals are to be able to see my own progress and if I can help at least one person, I've succeeded. I think that's it. Um, Today, I'm going to take you to the gym with me. We're going to go through a workout. I'm probably going to yap a lot. I'm a big yapper. And you're going to get to see what I do, what my gym looks like. That's the plan for today, at least, one day at a time. Currently, I am drinking a blueberry Red Bull. I don't usually drink energy drinks. I don't take pre workout. I think my cardiologist would have a heart attack. But I ran out of coffee, so this is replacing my morning coffee, and I guess is also going to act as pre workout because it's 11:45. We're 15 minutes away from my lunch break, so a little late for a morning coffee, and I guess we'll just end up being some like stimulant pre-workout type fun before my workout. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish getting ready for the gym, and I'll see you there. Welcome to my gym. It's not much, but it has like all of the equipment we need. So we have a Smith machine, a couple of treadmills, a couple of bikes, a couple of ellipticals, a full set of dumbbells, a pull down machine, like for lat pull downs, as well as rows. And then we have a leg extension machine and a bicep tricep machine. So not much, but it works. Today is pull day. I've been doing a legs push pull split for like 3 months now. I like it. I like lifting 3 days a week. I like separating things. A lot of people don't have time to lift 3 days a week. So maybe not the split for everyone, but I like it. I'm currently participating in a like fitness challenge. One of my good friends is a personal trainer and she does these like 6 to 8 week challenges. So she wrote my plan. It's really similar to what I was doing before with a couple of new exercises, just focusing on new goals. So I did not write this workout. It was written for me, which has been great. I was training myself for a while and I got bored. So this is week 2 of the challenge. So this is only the second time I'm doing this workout. So if I struggle, you'll be here to struggle with me. But the first exercise of the program is hanging inverted rows on the Smith machine. So we're just gonna get everything set up. I feel like I need to clip the microphone like away from my mouth so that you don't just like constantly hear my heavy breathing. But the clip is kind of weird. I don't know if that's gonna work, but hopefully you won't just hear me heavy breathing. I don't know if that's too low or too high. I can never tell where to put it, and every Smith machine is different. But hanging inverted row, you're gonna have your hands facing up, and we're gonna lean back. I don't like that the machine's creaking. Okay, we're gonna go up one. I'm a little tall. Okay, hands facing in. We're gonna lean, and we're gonna pull up to the bar. I hate how much this machine is creaking. We're doing AMRAP for these, so as many reps as possible. Whew, okay. That was 15. Felt good. My lats are already tired, so We're doing 2 sets of these. Sorry, I just burped into the microphone. We're doing 2 sets of these. Whenever I'm doing AMRAP sets, I try to do like a mile rep match. So that means your first set is like setting the standard, and your sets following that, trying to get to as many as you got in that first set. So for set 2, I want to do at least 15. I also compete with myself all the time, so I'm going to try to get one more, but we'll see. I know this is only my second time doing these, but I don't think I like them. And it's because they're kind of hard. It's just body weight, but like, it's not easy. Okay, here we go. Set 2. Right around 10, it really starts to burn. Okay, 15. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. It's hard though. Okay. Rest. This program has timed rest, so that's been good. I know that I'm not like moving too quickly through my workouts and I'm taking the proper time to rest, but I'm also not taking 5 minutes to scroll on my phone or to pick a new song in between sets. A happy medium. Okay, next exercise is, I think, bent over row on the Smith machine. So we're going to drop this down. I need to look at what my weights were at last week. When you're using a Smith machine, it's important to look up the brand of the machine that you're using and how much the bar weighs. Smith machines are like counterbalanced. They're also at an angle, so the weights of the bar is not always the same as like a standard 45-pound barbell. So make sure when you're calculating weight that you're putting on the Smith machine, you know how much the bar weighs. Very important. For bent over row, I'm doing 1 set of 8 to 10, and then we're doing 2 sets of 6 to 8, which are heavier reps. So this is not my working weight yet, hopefully, based on what I did last week, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Good. I was a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but that was gonna be too heavy or too close to my working weight, but moved good. So now we have 2 sets, heavier reps. I don't really know how heavy I want to go today. While we're here, I also want to give a couple of disclaimers. I'm not a personal trainer. I did not go to school for like exercise science or training of any kind. This is just me sharing what I've learned and what works for me. So if you choose to take any advice from any point in this video, just remember, I'm not a certified personal trainer. This is not for you to do everything that I do. It's simply to help maybe figure out what works for you. So remember that. I'm kind of nervous that this is going to be too heavy. It's 10 pounds heavier than the last one I did,
So it also might be too light because that moved really easy, but 10 pounds is a lot when it comes to weightlifting. So pinkies crossed. Let's do it. I know that's right. Important when doing bent over rows, all of the power is coming from your back, or that's the muscle that we're working. So solid stance, back straight. You don't want to be like pushing up through your legs. This is not a full body exercise. This is for your back. So make sure you're engaging, squeezing, everything's coming from your back. We got 8 reps, which is the high side of our rep range. I really shouldn't talk when I'm out of breath. We're going to add more weight. Should I add another 5 pounds or another 10 pounds? Let's do 5. Let's not get crazy. This is only our second exercise, and I'm pretty sure I still have like 3 more back exercises to go. So I'm going to do a safe 5. Another tip, if you are lifting alone and you're doing anything that involves a barbell and like a rack, I highly recommend using a Smith machine rather than just like a free weight rack when you don't have a spotter. A Smith machine is basically like a built-in spotter. There are these guards on the bottom that move and lock in so that the bar can't go down past a certain point, which is really great for squats. Bench press as well, so you don't get trapped under the bar. And then they also have, there's hooks, you can't really see them, where you can latch the bar in at different points. So if you're struggling to push all the way up, like in a bench press, for example, you can't get it all the way up, you can flip your wrists and rack it wherever is needed so that you don't hurt yourself. So if you're lifting alone without a spotter, definitely recommend the Smith machine when you're just starting out. If it's the only machine you have, great. A lot of people don't like Smith machines because they think it's like, I don't want to say cheating, but the weights are different. It's counterbalanced, so it's like a built-in spotter, like I said. So a lot of people don't like them, like real tough guy weightlifters and bodybuilders don't like them. I think they can be especially helpful for beginners as well as people that have some like limited range of motion on certain exercises. So I, for one, am a Smith machine supporter. Okay, enough yapping. I'm just wasting time to not do this last set. But last set, 6 to 8. We're of course always going for 8, but I think this might be the heaviest weight I've done on this lift so far. So if we get 6, it's a party. Okay. I don't know if it was the Red Bull or the fact that I slept for 8 hours last night, but PR. We've moved locations. Our next exercise, or exercises plural, is going to be a lat pull down superset. So superset just means that you're doing one exercise immediately into another with no rest in between. So you're doing 2 sets and then you rest. So we're doing 2 different lat pull down variations. First one is going to be a wide grip, and the second one is going to be an inverted closer grip. I have a love-hate relationship with lat pull downs. Typically pull day is my favorite day, but recently, I don't know. I haven't been loving it. So we'll see how this goes. Dang, whoever saw you last was tiny. Gotta reach the bar. Okay. So we're gonna go wide grip out here on the sides. Okay. And then we're gonna switch our grip. Whatever's comfortable, don't hurt your wrists, shoulders, or elbows. So make sure that like you're at a comfortable range of motion. This is most certainly too heavy. Okay. And make sure the weight's not too heavy. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Oh, this might be too light, but that's okay. Ooh, that'll make your lats burn. Important things to remember for lat pull downs. If you're not following a program, you're just doing pull downs, you can kind of put your hands wherever you want that's comfortable for you, whether you do a wide grip or kind of a closer grip on the bar. Studies have shown that there isn't much difference as far as like developing that muscle as far as where you put your hands, as long as your form is good. The reason I'm doing wide grip and then inverted grip is because one of my goals throughout this challenge is to be able to do unassisted pull-ups. In certain grips, getting your muscles used to moving in certain positions of your hands can help with other exercises. So this specifically is going to help me with my hand placement and my muscle placement for being able to do like a pull-up. Okay. A little bit of a switch. We're going to do superset, upright row, and then hammer curls. Straight into hammer curls. Typically, on an upright row, it's easier to use a barbell to keep your wrists steady rather than having like a dumbbell in each hand. But we don't have a barbell, like an easy bar or like a shorter barbell. Okay. I think I'm gonna go heavier for hammer curls, see how it feels. To be honest, my arms are really tired, so I don't know about this. Okay. We'll need to get to 8 at the minimum. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hardest part about hammer curls or any bicep curl is that you want to make sure that you're not like rocking your body and you're just like using the targeted muscle to lift the weights. That last set was not a great example. So do as I say, not as I do. Last bicep exercise is 21s. If you know what those are, I'm sorry. If you don't know what they are and you're about to learn, I'm sorry. So your first 7 reps, you're going to start at full extension and 90 degrees back down. second 7, you're going to start at halfway and go all the way up. Your last 7 are going to be full range bicep curls. So from full extension all the way up to your shoulder. If you're doing 21s, you want to go at a lower weight than you would do maybe like a standard bicep curl. You don't want to hurt yourself, and you want to do a weight where you can keep your form. You want your muscles to be fatigued, but you don't want to be strained. You want to keep your form. So do with that what you will. Last thing we're doing for this workout is abs. I never do abs because abs are mostly genetic and diet. Also because I just hate training them. I don't believe in them. So I don't do them. But part of my program is abs. So this one specifically is Russian twists, but with a plate. Absolute torture. So if you don't know how to do a Russian twist, I may not be the best example of form. But we're going to hold the plate, feet off the ground, abs engaged, and we're going to twist side to side. I gotta stop burping into the mic. Let's do our last set of abs. All right, that's it, folks, for the gym today. It's a good workout overall. Got some PRs on a couple of my lifts. Good Friday. All right, I will see you back at home.
Okay, we're back at home. 2-minute walk from my gym. If you made it this far, thank you. I don't know what the quality of this video is going to end up being like, especially the sound I'm worried about. Also, if you're noticing my pinky in a splint, and said pinky was not in a splint while I was working out. No, you didn't. That's it for today. It's a Friday. I'm going to maybe have a little protein drink, have some lunch, and go back to my 9 to 5 job that pays for and supports my life. So thank you so much for following along with me. I also want to say this is not me telling you not to follow fitness influencers. I follow a bunch of them. I watch a bunch of them on social media still. I like seeing their workouts. I like seeing if they're doing anything that I would like to try or incorporate. They also have great hacks for like food and nutrition things. They have discount codes for gym clothes and protein brands and like ready-made meal brands, things that are really good for everyday people that don't have as much time and effort to put in to their nutrition, or they're just like everyday gym life. So this is not me telling you not to follow them or that they're not helpful or that they're not great and that I don't love them. I do. I love them. I'm going to an event next month to hopefully maybe meet some of them because they were helpful to me. I just wanted to give a different perspective of what fitness can look like for an everyday person. Obviously, all of those people started as everyday people. This is how they started too. My goal is not necessarily to get like them. If I could make a career off of fitness, that would be super cool because I love it. But I'm really just here to share my journey and maybe help people along the way, maybe inspire some people. Those are big words. I'm just putting it out there. It's possible. So keep following those people if that's what you want to do. Don't listen to me if that's what you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do or don't do. Like I said earlier in this video, I'm not necessarily doing this for advice or for you guys to take anything away from it. If you do, that's great. Anyway, we'll see if I do this again or post another video. I honestly have no idea because now I have to edit this and I don't know how to do that. So if you're seeing this, that means I figured it out and maybe you'll see this little egghead again. All right. Bye.